Hello and welcome to today's flow. I am Colleen Bartlett. I'm a personal trainer and yoga instructor. Today's practice is about coming back into our body and into our breath after a long day of work. So this is about dropping in from our brain and thinking all day and into our body. We're going to be opening up the hip flexors, the chest, and a lot of the muscles that tend to get constricted or tightened throughout the working day. So grab a mat. Please get into something comfortable, something that makes you feel good and movable. We're gonna begin in child's pose. So big toes together, knees out wide. Go ahead and sit your hips back to your heels. Arms are extended out long. Spine is nice and long. And just taking these first few moments to check in with yourself. Where is your headspace? Are you feeling tightness or stress? And while you take an inventory, begin to deepen your breath. Allow your inhales to expand into your rib cage, creating space between your intercostals. And as you exhale, just release any stress that might have accumulated throughout the day. We'll take 2 breaths here. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's do one more. Big inhale. And exhale. From here, shift forward into plank position. Getting into some spinal movements on an inhale, drop the belly, look up. And as you exhale, round the spine, spreading the shoulder blades. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. One more together. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Beautiful. And continuing to link our breath and movement, go ahead and take some hip circles. So sinking your hips back to your heels, around and forward. Just feeling into your body, lingering where it feels good. Beautiful. Make this movement as big or as small as you would like, just following what your body is really telling you to do. Making sure you're still breathing. And let's go ahead and reverse that motion. Allowing your body to just be fluid and effortless. We'll do 2 more rotations. Beautiful. And coming back to that tabletop position. Coming into a chest opener and a shoulder opener. So this is good if you are at the desk all day. Keeping your hips stacked right over your knees. Walk your hands forward and just bow your chest down to the mat. Maybe your forehead comes down onto the mat, or you could place a block underneath your forehead. can sink further, allowing your chest to get closer as you exhale. Maybe you stay here, or if you'd like to progress this and it feels okay, maybe your chin lowers down to the mat. What is most important is that you're listening to your body. So there's no pushing or forcing. Take one more breath wherever you are. Exhale it all the way out. And coming into our tabletop position, go ahead and tuck those toes. And from here, we're going to slowly shift our hips up and back for our first downward facing dog. And just allowing it to be what it is. Maybe you're feeling tight. Maybe you didn't realize that you were tight. And as you can see, I'm just kind of walking out my dog, so bending into one leg, straightening the other. Good. Your hips can sway side to side, getting a little bit of a side body stretch. What's most important here is that your spine is long from the crown of your head to your tailbone. So if your knees need to stay nice and bent, please keep them as bent as they need to be. You're thinking about shooting your hips towards the back wall, lengthening that spine. We'll take 2 breaths here. On your next inhale, look up to your hands. And as you exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Coming into ragdoll, soften the knees, fold your chest over your legs. And rocking side to side. You can keep your hands down. Or for traditional ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Your neck is heavy and relaxed. Just allowing any tension or stress to drip off your spine and into the mat. And lower your hands down. Keeping a soft bend in your knees, slowly roll up to standing. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, fold through center. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen that spine. Exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands down on the mat. Step your feet back to plank position. Inhale, hold, drawing that belly button up towards your spine. And as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Untucking your toes, inhale, lift that heart up, shine that heart forward. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, press through the hands, shift back to downward facing dog. Step your right foot between your hands, lower that back knee down. If this feels good, go ahead and stay here, maybe a few sways. And then we'll make our way up to low lunge, reaching the arms up, getting into that hip flexor. Inhale, reach the arms a little higher, and as you exhale, bend the elbows to about 90 degrees, opening that chest up towards the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. So this is cactus pose, good heart opener. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower that left hand to the inside of that right foot. Go ahead and tuck your back toes if they're not already tucked, and straighten that back leg so I know my left's right. That left knee is off the mat, and we're looking up towards that right hand, getting a little bit of a twist here. Beautiful. We're gonna windmill that right arm up and around and reach both arms up towards the ceiling and the sky. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your hands down. Step the right leg back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes, press through your hands, back to downward facing dog. You might feel yourself already softening a little bit more. And we'll head into that next side. Stepping your left leg between your hands. Good. A few sways here. If your hip flexors have been tightened all day, this might be a little bit of an awakening for them. And then in your own timing, make your way up so your hands are reaching. There's energy through your fingertips. And on an inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, bend your arms to cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lower your right hand down onto the inside of that left foot. Tuck the back toes, lift that knee up. Reach that left hand up towards the sky. Gazing up at your fingertips, if that feels okay on your neck. Otherwise, you can keep your gaze down towards the mat. So whatever feels best for you. One more breath here. And spiral that left arm up. Right arm comes up as well. Coming into our little lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, float the hands down. Step that left leg back to plank position. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. We'll do two more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And from here, press into your hands and sit your hips back to child's pose once again. Hips might come back a little easier with more effortlessness now that we've kind of worked through our body a little bit. And again, just allowing your forehead to gently rest on the mat. Your arms are extended out long. Taking a few moments here to really, once again, drop into our body. Allowing your mind and body to be in the same place at the same time. It's so easy to be somewhere else in our mind. And it is so important to reconnect that mind and body. Finish with two more deep breaths here. to a seated position. I hope that this yoga practice met you where you're at and that you're feeling a little bit more centered and connected to yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for joining.